Welcome back to Combo Tips, you sexy smiters. If you haven't seen this series before, it's a series that teaches you how to combo a god's abilities onto another enemy god. It's actually the only place you can find this information on the internet. Wait, I can't lie. I can't lie in my videos? I thought this was YouTube. Doesn't everybody lie on here? Okay, so maybe this information is somewhere on the internet, but it's not easy for new players to find out how to combo a god's abilities effectively. And in this case, for players who are veterans but haven't spent a lot of time with the brand new god Raijin, you're gonna see exactly how you should be comboing his abilities so you can spend most of your time popping that sick nasty jump after you kill somebody. Actually, you know what? That's kind of asshole-ish, now that I think about it. Alright, now let's get back to that sweet combo talk. Raijin's first combo consists of his number 2 ability, called Raiju, followed up by his number 3 ability, Thunder Crash. You see, Raijin is a burst mage, which means that most of his damage is going to come very quickly and very unexpectedly. In fact, this might be some of the most dramatic burst in the entire game. Now, the key to getting this combo going as smooth as bowling balls is to land Raiju, his number 2, which can actually miss at maximum range. So you gotta make sure you're close enough to your enemy so that number 2 doesn't come back to you and you waste your cooldown. Okay, that's pretty simple. That's it. Were you expecting more? Okay, just kidding. There is a little more. Raijin's passive actually helps to add damage onto his combo, and it's basically built up through several ways. Now, if you don't have any mana or you have just enough mana for a 2-3 combo, you could build it up with basic attacks. Each basic attack adds to the passive, building up that static crescendo until you reach all 4 stacks. Once you do, you gain an extra 30% of your magical power added onto your next ability. And if you have some mana to spare, like you're some kind of mana pimp, then you can use one of your first 3 abilities to gain charges quickly. Your number 1 will build up 3 stacks for your passive, your number 2 only giving you 1, and your number 3 ability giving you 2 stacks as well. So here's how it works. Once you have 4 stacks of your passive built up, then you could go ahead and throw Raiju onto your opponent. But remember, the damage doesn't happen until you hit them. That's right, the damage isn't done until you hit them, just like domestic violence. I've yet to really see a healthy relationship that at one point consisted of one of the partners punching each other in the face. I think if you go in for a hug and your partner goes in for an uppercut, there may be some communication issues. So with Raijin, his number 2 activates only when you cause damage, and that damage should be done by your number 3 after you land on them immediately. That will result in Raiju being procced as well as your passive, adding that 30% of your magical power on top of the damage of your number 3 Thunder Crash. Now, sometimes that will completely obliterate an enemy, but sometimes they'll be left with a little bit of health. In that case, use your number 1 or a basic attack to finish them off. Or you could just overkill somebody and pop into your ultimate. Now, Raijin's ultimate is the last thing I want to mention in this video. His ultimate has confused a couple of people, and I want to make it clear now. When you hit number 4, your number 1, 2, and 3 are no longer the same. While you're in your ultimate, your number 1 is a full 100% damage shot, while your number 2 is a 50% damage shot, but it taunts them towards you. Your number 3 turns into a 50% damage shot, and it fears them away from you, and you have 4 shots in total. So, which one do I use? Well, it depends on the situation. Using your number 1 obviously has the most damage, but it's harder to hit because you're not crowd controlling them in any way, which means that if you have crowd control from someone else on your team, for instance an Ares, that would be the best time to use your number 1 because you could easily guarantee landing most of your shots. And because it goes through walls, you might be able to surprise somebody and kill them before they have time to react. Now, usually when someone's at low health, they're retreating, which means I want to use my number 2 to taunt them back towards me, applying damage but also bringing them towards my teammates, allowing them to help me finish them off. Or if someone's up close spanking you with their basic attacks, then you could use your number 3 to fear them away for a little bit less than 2 seconds, buying yourself some much needed time and applying a lot of damage that may make them want to retreat. Now, if you want to make somebody say, "Damn, Daniel," then you gotta go ahead and throw Raiju on them and then pop into your ultimate. The damage is redonkulous. If you're able to have your full passive as you throw Raiju onto somebody and then land a number 1 full damage shot from your ultimate, it should be lights out. I mean, that's the dream. That's the Jay-Z and Beyonce version of how your careers and finances turn out. But say you're by yourself and you just want to secure a kill that's kind of almost getting away, I like to use 2-1-2-1. This allows me to basically guarantee 2 full damage shots and 2 half damage shots, which, like my mom says, is better than a sharp stick in the eye. I think that was her way of winning arguments with me, because I really can't imagine anything worse than having a sharp stick in my eye. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this combo tips, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content like this here at Raynday Gaming. And if you have any questions about Raijin and how his combo works, or just want to talk about the god, go ahead and comment down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Oh, and tweet me at Raynday Gaming, or Twitch me at twitch.tv/Raynday. Remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you guys next time. Love ya!